Faith isn't loud. It doesn't always shout or shake the room. Sometimes, it whispers in the dark, when everything else seems to fall apart. This is the story of Maya Brooks, a woman whose world crumbled, but whose quiet, unwavering faith became the loudest voice in the room. Inspired by Hebrews 11:1, this is Tales of Kingdom Truth. Maya Brooks was a full-time nurse, a single mom of 3, and a prayer warrior in her church. Strong, steady, faithful, until the day the doctor called her into his office and said one word that froze her soul: cancer. The doctor had walked in, his eyes full of apology. "You have cancer," he said softly. "Stage 3, aggressive." The words blurred as her heartbeat thundered in her ears. She left that office numb. The woman who used to pray for everyone else suddenly didn't know how to pray for herself. The weeks that followed were brutal and filled with chemotherapy that drained her strength, hair loss, hospital beds, and bills that stacked up higher than the diagnosis. Her kids began asking questions she didn't know how to answer. Everyone kept saying, "Have faith." But what happens when even your faith feels tired? She opened her Bible some nights and just stared, closed it without a word. Her once vibrant prayer life faded into silence. She didn't feel strong. She didn't feel seen. Faith had always come easy before, until now. Even her smile started to fade. One sleepless night, while crying not just from pain, but from fear, Maya reached for her Bible again. Not because she felt strong, but because she felt empty. Flipping through with blurry tears, she landed on Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for. She'd read it 100 times before, but that night it was different. The verse echoed inside her. It didn't make her pain vanish, but it gave her hope. She began whispering prayers, not bold declarations, but quiet pleas. "Lord, I believe. Help thou mine unbelief." Then she whispered, "God, I don't see it, but I still believe you." Her healing didn't happen overnight, but something did. Her hope returned. Maya didn't start preaching or posting. She just got up each day with quiet belief, made breakfast for her kids, read one verse, spoke one prayer, and smiled even when it was hard. That was faith. Her faith didn't shout, but it whispered through the fear, anchoring her soul. 6 months later, after her final scan, the doctor looked at the screen, then looked at her. "Maya, the scans are clean. It's gone." He shook his head. "There's nothing there. No sign of cancer." She fell to her knees. She knew it wasn't medicine alone. It was faith. The faith that spoke loudest, not when everything was perfect, but when everything was impossible. Maya didn't shout. She wept, and then she praised. Not just because of what God did, but because of what faith kept alive in her, a hope. Maya's story spread throughout the church and beyond, not because she went viral, but because her quiet faith in the storm left a mark on everyone who saw her walk it out. Faith that didn't wait for proof. Faith that held on even when she felt like letting go. Her story wasn't about the sickness, but the faith that sustained her. When hope was gone, her faith had spoken loudest. She didn't just survive. She lived fully, joyfully, faithfully. Faith isn't measured by volume. It's measured by endurance. You may not see the answer yet, but if you're still believing, still hoping, still pressing on, your faith is speaking louder than you think. This was Tales of Kingdom Truth. Until next time, walk in faith, hold on to hope, and remember, the truth is always in the tale.